Welcome back. Stassis23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And today I'm going to show y'all my go-to EDC rotation of my knives that I'm carrying out of sheer enjoyment rather than carrying them for review. Each one of these knives I show you, I usually have one of these in my pocket. And I'll probably, if I'm carrying a knife for review, I will have that in the other pocket. So let's just get started. I had 8 knives during the month of May that were constantly in the rotation. And the first one is Benchmade Mini Bugout with titanium scales. And this was a game changer for me. This, I was about to sell the knife just because it didn't really do it for me. Decided to get these scales, and I figured if I didn't like them, I would sell them with the knife. And I changed out the orange stud, the orange thumb stud, because I didn't like it. I'm gonna try to purchase a black one and some black standoffs. I think I like that monochrome look. But Flytanium's stepping up their game. As you can see, well, let's see if you can see. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see that they got internal milling now in some of their newer scales. I don't know if all of them do, but these do. And that was the main reason why I sold the Flytanium scales for my regular size Bugout, because it was just slabs of titanium, no internal milling or anything. And it made it, kind of bulky. But definitely like it set up like this now. Comfortable, feels way more rigid. It's about time for a sharpening on this one. So that's the first one. I carry this one often, and ever since I've gotten it, and that is the Strider PT. Very, very cool knife. It's got a nice thin flat grind on it. Got a nice point for piercing right there. Ergos are excellent. Choke back like this, and they're pretty good like this. My only gripe is the way this choil's set up, for my hands at least, it feels a little awkward. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. But we'll say this thing is super smooth. I added a deep carry MXG gear clip. This was another game changer for me personally, because I know a lot of people like the regular Strider clips, but for me it's just hard for me to get them in and out of my pocket. And this is a deep carry. It doesn't hurt the ergos at all, so I thought it was a win-win. This is Strider PT. I just wish these were more readily available. I know they're a small operation company, but cool knife. All right. Next one is the Quiet Carry Waypoint. I've really taken a liking to this knife. I think for its sheer, slimness in pocket, very, very slender blade stock, great clip. It's a line of lock, so I don't have to worry about pushing on the lock bar whenever I'm flipping it. It's got great action. I haven't taken this one apart yet. It's just a simple yet tasteful knife. I don't know, something about it. The stonewash on stonewash, and it's rocking Vanex Super Clean, so this thing's pretty much rust proof. Love it. It's definitely not a cheap knife by any means, but if you like the overall aesthetic, I'd say check it out. And mine came stupid sharp. Probably time for a stropping. All right. The next one I did a video recently on, and that is the Hog Ritter Mini RSK. 20 CV blade steel. The finish that Hog does, their stonewash, I love it. nice. It hides wear really well. I've been using this thing in the shop. Might have some scuffs up there. It's still pretty sharp. I dinged it up on something metal. I was cutting through something and I hit something and it's got a roll right up in here. Now I was going to show a video. I did take this in the shop and I wasn't really trying to make it pretty because it's a user. So I took off that texture, I smoothed it out. I just took some 400 grit sandpaper and just worked it in there. And I did it over here too. This side looks a little better, but it's smooth underneath there. It goes in and out of the pocket a lot easier now. And anything that was somewhat sharp, the next thing I'll do is probably take the little bitty tips right here and kind of smooth those out because it just kind of aggravates my fingers. Same with those, but overall, I like the knife. Price point's great. They're like 140 bucks. American made, 20 CV, G10 that's fully contoured. As you can see, the rounded. Just a solid knife. Deep carry clip. Excellent, excellent choice for a good value-based knife. And proceeds go to Knife Rights, so that's a win-win, I think, if you're into knives. All right, the next one is another chop mod where I shrunk down a knife. I've been wanting to do this. I got the inspiration from Knife Grandpa on Instagram. If you're not following him, go check him out. He does some cool work and he shrinks down some knives. So I decided to shrink down my Gavco thresher, drop thresher. And if you don't know what this knife looked like before, go on drop.com and type in thresher, Gavco thresher, or drop thresher. And then I did my anno finish to it. It's hard to see. Look, there I am. Lights are terrible in here. But I don't think I'm going to leave the anno finish on there. I think I'm going to send it to somebody to get them to put a dark bead blast or a dark blast over it to give it some extra texture, and then probably get somebody to tap it for a pocket clip just because I don't really, I've tried a couple of times and I can't really get it. So there you go. Now check out the blade. I took off the hump right here, flattened this out, and then of course it came down right there. I love the overall aesthetic of it. Let me know what y'all think. I also put some smaller black thumb studs on it. I just didn't like the big old black ones they had on there before. I may change that, but I'm not sure. So what y'all think about the overall aesthetic. It's not perfect by any means. I rushed it. I only had 2 hours to get it knocked out because I had to go somewhere with my wife. And you know what, if I decide to get this blasted, I'll probably fix it up a little bit more. I rounded off all these, like all the humps. There used to be really bad humps right here. I rounded the entire scales, contoured it, and I shrunk it about an inch maybe. Had to fix the backspace here to match. I think that's about it. But now I love it. Perfect size for my hands. Full 4 fingers. It's always a smooth knife and always a very slicey knife. I think it was made by for Drop and Michael Gavick. All right, the next one is one that I have not reviewed yet, but I'm ready to do it. I just got to get the time. And that is my Oz Machine Company Custom Roosevelt. I love this knife. I've had this knife for, I think, since December, and it has been in the rotation ever since. Very nice and thin flat grind. I think it's like 14 thousandths behind the edge or somewhere around there. I went with a fat carbon scale. black Damascus clip, and then purple hardware. Just, ooh, I just cleaned it up the other day. So smooth. It makes such a nice clack whenever it opens. I wanted to make sure I used it enough and carried it enough to where I could somewhat do this knife justice. All right. The next one's another one that I have not reviewed yet, and y'all let me know if y'all want me to review it. I know there's quite a few of them out, and that is the Three Rivers Manufacturing Atom. I picked this up at the Las Vegas Custom Knife Show, and whenever I bought it, it had the 3D contoured carbon fiber scales, as you can see. And everybody that has been watching me long enough knows I'm a micarta junkie. I go to meetings. Micarta's anonymous. And my buddy on Instagram and subscriber, Lavender Pants, if you're not following him on Instagram, definitely go check him out. Super awesome guy. I did a stasified finish on one of his knives, or maybe two of his knives. I know at least one of them. It was a Three Rivers Manufacturing knife. And he saw my post saying I wanted some micarta scales for this, and he hunted these down from them, and these are a rare set. He told me this is camouflage micarta, and you can kind of see the milling right here. It's got the wing or whatever, and these are also contoured. Now it's complete for me. I'll probably eventually change the thumb stud just to something that's more comfortable for my hands. As you can see, this is a user for me, and let's see. Yeah, probably could use a sharpening about now. 20 CV, USA made. I like this one over the Neutron. I had bought the prototype Neutron from Blade whenever they came out, and somebody made me an offer I couldn't refuse on it, on a trade or something like that, and I got rid of it, and I'm glad I picked this one up. I went with the Atom because I wanted the bigger blade. It's super lightweight. You know, I don't mind carrying a bigger blade when it doesn't feel like a bigger blade. Most of the time. There's exceptions to that, and the next knife is one of those exceptions. And that is my something obscene company, J Cape. You know, it's a love it or hate it design, and I love that blade shape. Super thin hollow grind on this portion on the flat, and then the drop point area, Tonto-ish, is a flat grind right there. So complex grind, absolutely love it. Could do without the fist, but I'll tell you what, the way this set up, it's like it was molded for my hands, and this right here, it fits like a glove. I can get a lot of downward force on this knife. It's another one. This is in M390, another one that makes an awesome clinking sound when it opens up. It's got some tinging going on. I love it, and it's got to be because of the thinness of this blade, kind of like taking in the vibrations. But love this knife. I don't think this will go anywhere for a long time. Alrighty, so that's my carry knives for the month of May. And before I let y'all go, I have a video idea that I've been wanting to do, and if y'all comment down below if y'all really want me to do it, I will. It's probably going to be a lengthy video, but I just picked up a Hinder XM18 3-inch non-flipper, and I had a Hinder in the collection for a while just because the flipper, whenever it has flipper, this jimping right here just kills my fingers, and you know, that was the main thing. And I always wanted the 3-inch, but with the flipper on 3-inch, that the hooked flipper kind of crouched me back on here, and just I couldn't do it. So these popped up not long ago, and I picked up one of these. So my video idea is XM18 3-inch versus the small 21, Chris Raid small 21 versus the Strider PT. So if that's a video y'all want to see on which one, you know, I think would be the best knife out of the bunch, y'all let me know down in the comment section. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family and your social networks. And if you're not already subscribed and you made it this far, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss a thing. I do lots of knife content and do giveaways when possible. And I enjoy interacting with y'all. That's the main reason why I have this channel. So, and also let me know what y'all think about the mini stasified thresher. To get me a pocket clip on it soon, because I've been carrying it either in the little pocket on jeans or in a pocket slip. There you go. Let me know what y'all think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.